Right now at 11 o'clock, you are getting a live look for the feed at the Maryland State House in Annapolis as lawmakers still working at the very end of this year's legislative session, passing bills including the Utility Relief Act to bring down energy bills statewide by at least $150 a year. Welcome into the news at 11, everyone. I'm Rick Ritter. There's been a lot of flurry of activity in Annapolis as this all wraps up with a lot at stake for you at home, with everything from those high electric bills to immigration. Now, so far today, the state Senate passed a bill named after 16-year-old Kaniyah Ward. She died by suicide at a hotel in Baltimore City, and at that time, she was under state care. Once enacted, Kaniyah's law will restrict where the state can house children. And lawmakers also passed a bill named for Mason Kearns. Right here, the 13-year-old who drowned when caught in a drainage pipe during storms in Mount Airy. Mason's law would mandate these storm drains be marked, guarded, and graded to improve safety standards statewide. And one of the biggest bills left on the docket when the day began was the Community Trust Act, which would further limit how local law enforcement interacts with ICE agents. Advocates for immigrant communities have pushed pretty hard for this over the past couple of months. And WJZ is live at 11 o'clock. Tara Lynch on your corner in Annapolis. And Tara, this push passed through tonight, now heads to the governor's desk, of course.
Rick, this actually passed as an emergency bill, meaning that if Governor Moore signs it, it will go into effect immediately. This was, of course, one of the more controversial bills that were left for discussion tonight in the Senate. Democrats say that this will make Maryland safer, but Republicans argue that it could make the state a sanctuary state.
32 votes in the affirmative. Senate Bill 791 have received a constitutional majority, is declared passed.
In a vote mainly along party lines, the Community Trust Act passed the Maryland Senate Monday night, which bars local police from arresting people on behalf of ICE and sharing personal data with federal immigration enforcement. The bill only allows local police to work with federal agencies on cases involving convicted sex offenders and felons. This comes after the General Assembly faced pressure to go against the Trump administration's immigration policies. It passed a ban on 287G agreements earlier in the session.
A lot of sheriffs then promptly turned around to find a loophole in the new law that we just passed. This bill is incredibly important to be able to close off that loophole, to make sure that our counties and corrections facilities don't turn into the front door of an ICE deportation machine.
When I say community trust, you say now. Community trust.
Just last week, CASA held a rally to support this bill, saying it's needed to protect families.
Before he got deported, my mom took my brother and me to visit him when he was in detention. It was a scary place.
This bill is literally going to make it harder to keep dangerous people from hurting people in the community.
In the final minutes of debate, Republicans argued this would be hurtful to Marylanders and say this could make Maryland a sanctuary state.
But this bill goes a lot further than just, regulating some of how we interact with ICE. This is basically saying we can't talk to ICE about serious criminal people who've committed serious criminal acts. It's really dangerous.
This is going to propel Maryland from being a sanctuary state with the doing away of our MOUs and 287G program to the ultra sanctuary state status. We're going to be alone at the top of the pile saying, hey, if you're a criminal illegal alien and you want to prey on victims, Maryland loves you.
I did reach out to Governor Moore's office to see if they'd give any indication if he plans to sign the bill. They have not responded to my request for comment. The governor, though, could sign it as early as noon tomorrow. That's when his next bill signing ceremony is planned. Now, of course, the General Assembly is still in session right now, about 55 minutes still to go. They're still trying to clean up some bills that are left over. For now, reporting live on your corner in Annapolis, Tara Lynch, WJZ.
So much at stake. Tara, thank you. Also,